students. In the last class, we have already discussed the different types of banks and also about the different types of bank accounts. So in this class, we shall discuss about the procedure to open a bank account and also about the advantages of opening a bank account. So let us first begin with the procedure to open a bank account. As we already know that in today's world, the banks have emerged as important financial institutions. We cannot think of the modern society without the banks. Banks provide us the safe environment and help us to manage the financial transactions. See, now if you want to transfer the money from one place to another place, we can do it very easily and safely through the bank account, isn't it? So, banks provide a very safe environment and also it is very easy to manage the financial transactions. Now, in order to avail the professional banking service, it is essential that we have to open a bank account. Opening of the bank account is not a difficult task. It hardly takes 7 easy steps to open a bank account. So what is the first step? The first thing is that we have to decide the type of account which you want to open. Now, if you are a student, which type of account will you open? You will open a savings bank account. If you are having a fixed regular income, then also we will open the savings bank account. If you are a businessman, then you will open the current account. Now, if you want to save some regular income every month for some future purpose, then which type of account will you open? Yes, you will open the recurring deposit account. Then you are having some lump sum amount which you don't need now and you want to save it and earn a interest also on that. Now which type of account will we open? Yes, we will open the fixed deposit account. So depending upon our purpose, we have to decide which type of bank account we want to open. Then the second step is that we have to approach the bank of your choice and meet its office. So you have to know which bank is nearby, which bank is more convenient for you to do the financial transactions. So after deciding all these aspects, you have to make a choice and go to the bank. Then the third step is that you have to fill up the bank account form. Here I have shown you the picture of bank proposal form or bank account opening form. So in this proposal form, we have to fill up certain aspects such as your name, your address, wherein you have to mention both your permanent address as well as your correspondence address, your occupation. If you are a student, you have to mention that you are a student and such other details in the spaces that they have provided. Then make 2 or 3 specimen signature in the specimen signature card. So there will be a specimen signature card. There you have to make 2 or 3 specimen signature. So whenever you will be dealing with the bank, you have to sign in the same way. This signature should not be changed. If the signature is different, you cannot have the banking transactions. Now, if the account is to be opened in joint names, say for example, father and son or mother and daughter or father and daughter, you are opening your account in the joint name, then the form must be signed jointly. Means both of you should sign the form and the specimen signature should be given in separate specimen signature cards. Both of you have to give 2 or 3 specimen signatures in the specimen signature card. And along with the bank form, you have to give the passport size photographs and also self-attested Aadhaar card. Means you have to sign, you have to do the self-attestation for your Aadhaar card. Then the next step is you have to give the reference for opening your bank account. Normally what happens, suppose you want to open a bank account. Then any one person who is already having an account in that bank or some other respectable person in your town or village, they have to give a reference or they have to introduce you to the bank. So banks normally require a reference or introduction of a prospective account holder, means the person who wants to open the account is called as prospective account holder. So the introduction of the prospective account holder should be done by any of the existing account holder or some respectable person. The introducer introduces the prospective account holder by signing his specimen signature in the column meant for that. This introduction, why we have to do this introduction? Because it is essential to safeguard the interest of the bank. Any layman should not come and open the bank account and start getting the facilities, and afterwards he may do some fraud with the bank, isn't it? So it is very essential that any respectable person or any existing account holder should introduce the prospective account holder to the bank. Then the next step is, after duly filling the proposal form, you have to submit your form to the bank along with the required documents. What are the documents that could be required? You may have to provide the address proof. If you are a job holder, then you have to give the PAN card, that is permanent account number card. Then you have to give your Aadhaar card, photographs. Such other documents have to be given along with the proposal form. Then in the sixth step, the officer will verify all the records that you have submitted, and after he finds all the records okay, he will approve the form. Then the last step is initial deposit. Whenever you have to open a bank account, you have to deposit some initial amount. So after getting the proposal form cleared by the bank officer, the initial amount has to be deposited in the bank through the challan. So once you do the initial deposit, then the bank gives you a passbook, a checkbook and a pay-in slip if it is a savings bank account. If it is a fixed deposit account, then you have to fill a separate form, and the fixed deposit receipt is issued by the bank. If it is a current account, then the bank will give you the checkbook, and if it is a recurring deposit account, the bank will give you the passbook and also a pay-in slip. So these are the 7 steps for opening the bank account. So what are the 7 steps? The first thing is that you have to decide which type of account you want to open. Then you have to approach the bank of your choice. Then you have to fill the proposal form. Then give the reference for opening the bank account. Then you have to duly fill in all the details and submit the form along with the documents. The officer will verify the form, and after he gives his approval for the form, you have to deposit the initial amount. So these are the 7 steps. Now lastly, what are the advantages of opening a bank account? So all through the lesson we have been discussing what are the advantages of opening a bank account. First thing is that it facilitates the safe custody of money. So if you are having huge money at home, there is always a danger of some theft. But if it is kept in the bank, it will be under the safe custody. So it facilitates the safe custody of money. Helps in making payments. Suppose you are in the hostel and your father is in his place, in his native place, and you want to get some money. He can directly put that into your account and you can easily get the money. He need not have to come to the hostel. It helps in the collection of money. Suppose you want to give some money to someone else. You can easily transfer the money to the account. So if you are having the bank account, you can very easily get the loans and advances. It helps in smooth financial transactions. Very easily you can make the payments and get the payments. And finally, bank account holders can get the safe deposit locker facility. So this we have already discussed, and so therefore I am not going to discuss that in detail. So these are some of the advantages of opening a bank account, and with this we have finished the chapter on banking transactions. Thank you, children.